Spanish is the most spoken language in the world after English. It is the native language of more than 400 million people across 44 countries, making it one of the most useful languages to learn. We will now begin our first week of Spanish learning. Let's start with some nouns related to friends and family. Some examples are año for year, hombre for man, mujer for woman, and casa for house. Here are some essential verbs in Spanish. Ser means to be, tener means to have, and hablar means to talk. Next, let's look at some adjectives. Grande means big or large. Pequeña/pequeño means little, and mayor means older. Moving on to simple grammar points, note that LL sounds like Y, and V sounds like B. Also, the letter H is always silent. When describing in the present tense, we use specific Spanish pronouns for each person, both singular and plural, informal and formal. Some important points on gender and number. Most nouns ending in O are masculine, and those in A are feminine. Adding S or S makes nouns plural. Here are the definite and indefinite articles in Spanish, differentiating by gender and number. For masculine, singular, and plural, we use el and los for definite articles, and un and unos for indefinite articles. The verb ser, meaning to be, is used to link nouns with other expressions. Here are its conjugations in the present tense. Soy, eres, es, somos, soas, and son.
The verb tener, meaning to have, is used to show possession. The present tense conjugations are tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tenéis, and tienen.
Regular AR verbs follow these endings in the present tense. O, as, a, amis, as, and an for singular and plural persons respectively.
Now, let's practice counting from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Welcome to week 2 of our Spanish language journey. This week, we will focus on words related to talking about the body. We'll learn about words like mano for hands and cuerpo for body. Let's begin with some key verbs to talk about the body. This includes verbs like estar and ser for to be, tener for to have, and comer for to eat. Here are some adjectives used to describe the body. Bien means good, mal means bad or sick, alto means tall, and fuerte means strong. We also have expressions like como for how, porque for because, ahora for now, and después for after. The linking verb estar, meaning to be, is conjugated as estoy, estas, and esta for singular persons, and estamos, estés, and están for plural persons. For regular IR and ER verbs, the present tense endings are O, S, and E for singular persons. Plural endings are imos/imos, is, and en. Let's count from 11 to 30. From 11 to 20, we have once to viente. From 21 to 30, we use 21 to 30. Continuing with counting, from 31 to 40, we use 31 to 40. 41 to 50, we use 41 to 50. The numbers 51 to 60 are 51 to 60. And from 61 to 70, we count from 61 to 70. Finally, from 71 to 80, we count from 71 to 80. And 81 to 90 is 81 to 90. For the last set of numbers, 91 to 100 is 91 to 100. And from 100 to 110, we use 101 to 110. Welcome to week 3 of our Spanish language video. In this week, we'll focus on vocabulary related to talking about the climate. Key nouns include país for country, clima for climate, and ciudad for city. Some relevant verbs for this topic are ser and estar for to be, tener for to have, dar for to give, and empezar for to start. Important adjectives include grande for great, nacional for national, caliente for hot, and frío for cold. Finally, here are some expressions. Entre for between, sobre for on, desde for from or since, and más for more. This week's focus is on the use of the verbs ser and estar, both meaning to be. The word hay is an impersonal verb in Spanish, meaning there is or there are in English. It always remains in its single form, regardless of whether the noun it presents is singular or plural. Stem-changing verbs like those ending in AR, ER, or IR change their stem vowel when it receives stress, creating a diphthong. The nosotros and vosotros forms do not change. To talk about the weather, we use the impersonal form hace, followed by a noun, such as hace calor, meaning it's hot. The form hace does not change. To express obligations, we use the structure tener plus que plus infinitive. For example, tengo que ir a la catedral mañana, which means I have to go to the cathedral tomorrow. Possessive adjectives like su or sus can mean her, its, his, theirs, or your, and must agree with the noun they modify. When making comparisons of inequality, we use más for more, or menos for less, followed by an adjective, adverb, or noun, and then que. Thank you for watching this video on learning Spanish.